Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here all ready to check out our first anime for the summer anime season of 2021. Yes, the new season is already here. I think it actually started yesterday, but I didn't do any videos yesterday. This is actually going to be the first series that I cover on the channel, one that I'm actually really excited for. You guys can probably already tell. We're going to be checking out the first episode of the case study of Vanitas. Now, this series is from the creator of Pandora Hearts, which I've heard great things about that series, and I've also heard good things about this series as well, but I feel like more people talk about Pandora Hearts. Now, in terms of the production, I really honestly don't think I have to worry. Like, it seems stacked, even the VA picks as well, Yuki Kaidra on the music. So in terms of that, I don't think I have to worry. Studio Bones as well, of course, my favorite anime studio of all time. So there's that. I think the thing that's really going to be the factor in like determining if I'm going to really, mess with this series or not is, the story and the characters, which I don't know much about. I'm an anime only. You guys probably could put that together already, but I think the story has to do with vampires. I really haven't looked much into it, honestly, besides that. So, like I said, the one thing I really don't have to worry about, we'll see what kind of the other things the series has going for it. And that's what we're here to do, right? We're here to watch the series, to check it out, see what it has going for it. So really not much else I want to say. I don't want to be here at the beginning talking forever. I really want to jump into this new season of anime, jump into, this first episode of Vanitas and see what we'll have. So without further ado, let's hop into this first episode. We're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go, man. New season, always a exciting time, I would say. Although this season is looking a little more light for me. Should be interesting. The Vampire of the Blue Moon. This kind of reminds me, this is like Shaft-esque, which I know Itamura is directing. He's Shaft alumni. I kind of get that vibe from this already. Born under the blue moon. So what, he's like outcasted? Literally. Harsh. Harsh. Made a vow. Oh, so he made this. So Vanitas made this grimoire. Okay. There's Vanitas, right? I love the general aesthetic though, because like blue's my favorite color. So all the blues and whatnot, like the color palette. Yeah. I think we have the OP here too already. Okay. Ooh. I like the setting too. The setting like really has me just from like these visuals already in the OP. Some like a little chibi action going right there. Ooh. Yo, these two are just having like the time of their lives. It seems like they mess with each other a lot too. It certainly has like a beautiful sort of just like the layouts and the backgrounds. I can already tell that. I know it's an OP, but the show is like gonna have that too. I like that. I like the OP. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, man. It's nothing like too crazy. Like, it's not like maybe one of the best. Maybe it'll grow on me more. It's not like one of the best OPs I've ever heard, but it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I like it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you gonna learn. Folklore. Something, shit's about to get crazy here. Something bad about to happen. Yo, oh, sprung into action real quick. The graceful catch and all. She's shaking. Oh my god. He just leaned over the table like that. My goodness. And like that quickly too. Oh. Aw. He's kind of huge too. He looks angry. He is very not. You're right. Not him. You already said that, dude. Oh, we're not gonna get his name. Okay. Oh, I thought he was about to like run and jump out the window. Oh, yo, this looks dope. They're like aircraft or whatever. It's like some. It reminds me of like some Ghibli like Howl's Moving Castle kind of shit. Book of Vanitas. So how my question already is like, how is that first interaction going to go, or the first time that he sees or meets Vanitas? How is that going to be now? Because we see them like goofing around and all that, and she's cold again. We see them like all goofing around in the OP and whatnot. So okay, there he is, just standing at the top of it naturally. Well, Mur didn't go back in his cage, I guess. She is not good. Now, is this? She said she was like anemic or whatever. Has to be Vanitas, right? I don't know if it's just because he's close or because she's like cursed. Yeah. Oh, and that's how they first meet. That's how they. Oh, he stopped him. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Smooth. Thought he was so like sure he had him. So that's okay, so it makes sense. He was after her because she was a vampire. He's just so like straightforward. It's like I cannot do that. With the girl in his hand too? Like he's still dodging, like moving like that? He just hanging, chilling there. Oh. Man, why everything just so graceful? They did oh he's like was not expecting that. Oh yo. Yeah, their first encounter and he puts Vanitas in the dirt. And he got to catch her. Yep. Everything is just so graceful already with this series. Like everything they do, even how it's like animated and directed. You This is fun. This is fun. So I think are they actually? I don't know. See, like the OP would make you think like, oh, they're gonna be all buddy buddy and whatnot. But is it like a game of cat and mouse with them, like the whole series? There's some kind of maybe not the whole series, but you know what I mean. I don't like you. You creeping me out. My God. She needs some blood, man. Yep. Yep. She just keep going. That sound effect, like voice changer. It's definitely too late. Oh, now like innocent people are getting involved in the way. Bennett is probably gonna come in again, maybe. Vanitas, Vanitas gonna come in right here. Yep, yep, yep. Dude, I like the color palettes and the whole aesthetic is just around Vanitas' character. I love it so much. Just the blue gears and like the blue, the shades of blue tints. Everything about the design, I love. Is that like her true name? right? The ruin remains of a true name. Sound like his baldy. He's not bald and he's not a quack. So what? I guess that's his thing though, his gag. None. None. Yuki, this kind of a track. It's a perfect casting too for the VA, man. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. Yo. Oh, this is raw as hell. This is raw as hell. Man, the way they're showing this, I love it. Especially for the first time. I don't know if they might just reuse it kind of each time, but for the first time, it's like, wow. Closed all these thorns and that shit disintegrating. The sun, yep. Ooh, smooth. Oh, it fell. So that's her actual true, yeah. That's her true name, not like with any corruption or any nonsense like that going on. Wow. Kind of reminds me of like Natsume's Book of Friends in a way too, like that whole sort of thing. Just like in a different way, and not obviously the exact same, but I was gonna say ruined his grand exit or intimidation, but I guess this is still kind of a grand exit of sorts. Not in the way we expected, but okay, look at them. Ooh. Wow. The blue moon. That shot is gorgeous. You found what? And I guess who you were looking for. He laughs after like everything. Even if he gets like he gets screwed up so bad, it's like first thing we heard when he got slammed into the bench, he started laughing. Doesn't sound like nothing, but maybe nothing to you. I thought he was gonna be like serious or go into some serious sort of, but it's like, it's amazing. Sugoi, sugoi. They're using a lot of chibi stuff. It kind of reminds me of Bungo Stray Dogs as well. Like, they would always do that. Like, there'd be, like, the mix of, like, chibi. They'd mix in there with, like... I don't know if that's actually how it is in the source material or not. I don't mind it. Especially, like, for comedic scenes, I think it's fine. Noe. So he finally got his name. Vanitas. And Noe. Okay, so they are going to be working together. They're going to be like a duo. That's what I figured. But then they were kind of making it throughout this episode seem like maybe it could be like a, oh, he just denied him. Maybe it will be a game of cat. I guess it still could be a game of cat and mouse, kind of. Hey, I believe you, man. I'm with you. I'm on your side. I will use the methods I choose, even if they're not ideal or ethical, maybe, or... I like the motivation. But it also brings up, like, the question I just asked, like, which, I mean, you're dealing with, I guess, ethics could be kind of questioned. Even though you're dealing with, like, vampires, still. All those flashes of whatever that was. What? Some foreshadowing, or? So that's what we setting up, or... Huh. At the end, slaying him by his own hands. Huh. Oh my... Dude. I like this more than the OP. I like the OP, but... Oh my... I love this. I really like this first episode, too. I gotta say. Especially, like, towards the second half of the episodes where it really started to kind of kick up. Maybe setting up for some kind of a tragic end, or maybe a double suicide type thing. I don't know. We might have something here after the ED. Here's the main point of the series. Vanitas trying to get Noe to join him for the whole series. Oh, yeah, he got bit. Wasn't he poisoned? Did we ever even take care of that? Or it's just like how he was looking right there. He did not seem kind of in good shape. But I know like vampires can regenerate. Like, can't they regenerate? But I mean, still there was poison. So yeah, that's what I meant. That's how man was not in the best of shape. Oh, all right, man. So solid first episode. I gotta say, I had some I would say like super high expectations going into this. I was expecting it to be good. I think I'm satisfied with what we had in this first episode. Our introductions of Noi and Vanitas, and also just the book itself, like the grimoire. Kind of showing that off for the first time and how it's kind of, how Vanitas uses it, how it's utilized. I think that was actually awesome. Like the second half of the episode is what I feel like really kind of grasped me. And I mean, Noi and Vanitas, like their interactions, I already kind of really like. They mix in some sort of like, mostly it was comedic, I would say, but I think they like the chemistry kind of they have going on. Obviously, you could tell they're different, totally different individually in terms of like their personalities, but I guess that makes for like the interactions to be pretty funny. For the most part, I'd say it was like comedic with this episode. But then they also mix in some things like some potential foreshadowing, some kind of scary foreshadowing, like a lot of the imagery they showed there that was like very brief, and then obviously that last part with all the blood over, and talking about slaying Vanitas by his own hands. That's something to obviously look out for, to keep in mind going forward with the series, because some of the other stuff may make you forget about that, but that's something with this series. So maybe not all what it seems, right? So like the general, I guess, premise, honestly, I don't think it's anything too crazy. Like, I don't think it's anything we haven't necessarily saw before. This does remind me of like a few different series, though. Honestly, like I brought up like Natsume's Book of Friends, but this obviously has a, like I said before, it's not the exact same, but it did kind of remind me of that. You can definitely tell there's like some sort of Shaft influence here as well, with Itamura directing. That makes sense because he's Shaft alumni. He's one of the main components of Shaft, essentially, like on a lot of those, the Monogatari series and other series as well. He was a main component of that. You could definitely feel that here, a little bit. At least I did. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely got that vibe. So I don't know. I don't. Let me know what you guys think. Also, manga readers, no spoilers, but what do you think about the adaptation for this first episode? Definitely want to know that. But I don't know. Do you guys? I feel like this isn't something like totally unique, essentially, in terms of the story and what we have going on with vampires and all that. Which usually vampire stories, like looking back, most vampire series I actually don't usually end up really liking that much. But I don't know. I really enjoyed what this first episode had to offer. So obviously I'm gonna keep up with it, and obviously I'm gonna still react to it. But I'm curious to see how how I feel about it going forward, because like I said, that's the biggest thing for me, is kind of the story and the characters. So yeah, impressed though. All around, I gotta say, pretty impressed with this first episode. Let me know what you guys thought of this one. The summer season has kicked off, and it's a great start. Great start to the season, I have to say, for me, at least. So yeah, that about does it for this reaction, for this video. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.